Hi, I'm Kim Fleet. I'm the creator of the Writer's Block Bootcamp, and today I want to talk to you about the times when your writing goes through peaks and troughs. It's completely normal for your writing to sometimes be going absolutely swimmingly and other times to be languishing in the doldrums. And it's also completely normal for your writing quality sometimes to be so high you can't believe that you were the person who wrote it, and other times to look at what you've written and think, oh my goodness, what was I thinking of? And sometimes you can look at what you've written and start thinking, oh, have I got any writing talent at all? So what do you do when this happens to you, especially if you're having more troughs than peaks? Well, the first thing to recognise is that it happens to all authors, even published authors with a whole string of books to their names. Now, you've probably got a favourite author, somebody whose books you just can't wait for the next one to come out. And there'll be some of those books where they just blow your mind because they're so good. But then there'll be one, maybe two books where you think, oh, this author's just gone off the boil with this book. Still out there, it's still published, but it's just not quite at the level of the other books. And then the book they produce after that, again, just blows your mind. So it's completely normal for writers and writing quality to vary over time. So if you feel that your writing quality is varying and it's sort of dropped and you're not very happy about it, what can you do to increase it? Well, this is what you need. You need a writing kit. And this is my writing kit, and I'm going to talk you through what I've got in it. So the first thing you'll notice is that I've got an absolutely massive pencil case in nice bright colours, because I really believe that if you can make writing as fun as possible, it's just a lot easier to get the words out. And if you're going to do something, well, do it because you enjoy it and you're having fun with it. So this is the kit that I cart around with me when I go to writing cafes. And I love to write in cafes because I love the buzz of people around me. So this is my grab and go writing kit. And in my massive brightly coloured pencil case, I've got a set of pens, all different colours, lots of bright colours there. I'll just show you the pens. So you can see, yeah, they're all brightly coloured because I like to write in different colours just because it's fun. And the other thing that you need in your writing kit is one of these, an absolutely massive notebook. This one's got 500 pages. Yeah, it's in sort of a variety of inks as I go through it. So if your writing is stuck in the doldrums, you need to get yourself one of these, nice, cheap, massive, fat writing pad, and you need to fill it. Now at this point you'll be thinking, oh my goodness, that's going to take forever. Here's the problem. There's a funny thing with writers that we tend to think that just because we've written something, it needs to be published. We spend all that energy and time and creativity in writing something, and so we think that other people have got to share it. And this actually isn't the case. Not everything we write should be published or ought to be published. And in fact, 90% of what we write is not there to be published anyway. It's actually us learning our game and serving our apprenticeship. So if you think about people like artists or musicians or sports people, they don't perform in front of a crowd. If they're sports people, they don't perform in front of a crowd every single time. If they're musicians, they're not in Carnegie Hall every time they play a piece. And if they're artists, not every single painting that they create is put in a gallery. More than 90% of their time is spent practicing their art, practicing their craft. It's spent running around a track, practicing scales, painting the same image over and over and over again for years and years. They're serving their apprenticeship, and it's just the same for us writers. We have to serve our apprenticeship. Now, it's said that it takes 10,000 hours of practice to become proficient in something. So basically that adds up to about 3 years working all day, every day, non-stop. So it's a long time before you can really feel that you are a professional or a master in whatever it is that you're taking on. So this is why I recommend the massive notebook, is because it's a great way to do your 10,000 hours of practice, your scales and arpeggios if you like, your running around the racetrack if you're a sports person. Now this 10,000 hours shouldn't be a hardship, because you're a writer because you love writing, you love words, you love the challenge of recreating the world or creating a new world. You love the challenge of making words say what you want them to say and of entertaining people and exploring ideas. So this 10,000 hours of practice of actually sitting and writing and filling the notebook and then filling another notebook and keeping on going, that shouldn't be a hardship. And actually, if it is a hardship, then maybe you need to take a step back and say, well, why am I doing this writing if it's not really that much fun? There's hundreds of other things that you could do that you might enjoy more. So see the 10,000 hours as fun. See it as playful, as a way to play with words, play with your writing, try some different techniques. And stuff will come out that you think, hey, that's really great. I'm going to polish that up and turn it into a story or a poem or a novel or a play, whatever you want to do with it. But a lot of it is just going to be doing your scales and arpeggios. So have fun with it. Have a great big thick notebook, a brightly coloured pencil case, and lots of brightly coloured pens. And have fun. See you soon.